on, chicken. They won't hurt you. They're dead. Hey, Jerry, wait up!
Hey, Jeff. There's an article in the Outlook here that says they found 2 dogs near the Sherman Canal in Venice that had been mutilated. Police think it's some kind of ritualistic thing, like those cattle they found in Colorado last year.
Sounds gruesome. They've got some very strange people walking around those canals.
No, it's like that German Shepherd that I saw last week on the Marina Jetty when I was taking pictures of the outrigger races.
Wayne, you said you found a dead dog, not a mutilated carcass.
That's what was so odd. The thing looked like it had been butchered. Well, it didn't look like an animal sacrifice at all.
Whatever that's supposed to look like. Wayne, come on, or I'm going to be late for work.
It was more like the flesh in the coat had been sucked right off the bones clean. Yeah?
Will you hurry up, or we're both going to be late? Come on.
It wasn't a thing of beauty, but I honestly couldn't imagine anything human doing what I saw. It was more like a piranha attack.
Wayne, do you realize that you've gotten an exam in your first period class today? Now, what's going to happen when you show up 10 minutes late?
Well, I'll scratch the first 3 questions, and maybe one of the kids will pass the test. Sometimes I wonder about our communication. I'm talking enigma, and you're talking exam?
No, I'm not. I'm just talking about getting to work on time.
Now go see what that noise was.
Helen, I know what it was. It was that damn dog of yours.
Go be sure.
I'm sure.
Maybe he's sick or hurt. With this crazy business going on around here, who can tell?
It's 3 a.m. If the dog is sick, he can only get better or worse. And right now, neither one is fine with me. Christ! All right! But if that damn dog has broken through the screen again, that's it. He's out. It's the pound.
Jack, I don't know why you have to put on all your clothes. You're only going to the living room. Wear that nice robe I bought you.
For 42 years, I have gotten out of bed and put on my clothes. I detest bathrobes. Why you bought it is still a mystery to me. Now, unless you want to go check on the dog, shut up!
All right.
Regal! Damn mutt, that's it!
Jack, what is it? Is Regal all right?
Oh, of course he's all right, in and out like a tornado. You're gonna have a mess to clean up in the morning. Ah!
hated that 6th-period class. I mean, I've got to be wasting their time because they're certainly wasting mine. There's a 12th grade group of kids that are supposedly headed for college, and some of them can't even formulate a sentence.
Well, they've been passed up through the prerequisites, so they wouldn't be there, right?
I know. The system forces the instructors to keep them moving, prepared or not, which is just another reason why I'm getting more turned off to teaching every day.
You're getting turned off, and then you're leaving the teaching to incompetence like your esteemed colleague, Mr. Blakely. Well, the good teachers are bailing out, and then the Blakeleys are just destroying young minds.
Now, this good teacher is about to blow some young minds. Like when I fail half the kids on the Lighthouse staff. It's the worst high school newspaper in the state. Oh. Marty Mason hit me with her favorite simile again today, like a melted popsicle in the sun. She found it somewhere, and I swear she manages to use it at least once in every issue.
Mr. Connors!
Speaking of you,
Why me?
Mr. Connors, listen to this.
The last night of Venice Beach
About that article you read us in Outlook the other day.
in their small canal side home. Police spokesman Commander Philip Reed released word today that an investigation is currently underway to find the individuals responsible for the mutilation murders of longtime residents Jack and Ellen Doan. While this is the first such attack on the human populace, the police reported that last week a similar mutilation incident occurred involving several animals in the same canal.
See, Mr. Connors, that's what you read us.
Okay, Marty, I'll read the rest in tomorrow's paper.
Okay, Mr. Connors, I just thought it was kind of funny, you know.
And thank you, Marty.
does she always listen to the news station?
No, constantly. Especially in class. She's a teenage news junkie. You know, I think I'll see if the Doan's address is listed in the phone book. Might be. Long-time resident and all.
Why do you want the address?
I'm not sure. After finding that dog on the jetty, then those animals, and now this, it's kind of interesting.
I think it's morbid. I mean, there's a lot of degenerate people living around those canals. Why don't you just stay out of it?
Jeff, I'm just going to take a look around, that's all. And call it the old journalist's curiosity.
Wayne, you are not a journalist. You're a high school journalism teacher.
After that class today, I'm not so sure. Look, it's not going to involve me if I just drive by the Doan's place. I mean, just drive by.
Hello? Anybody home?
Okay, wise guy. Fred. What? Who are you and what are you doing here? Fred him.
Jesus, you scared me. My name is Wayne Connors. I'm a journalism teacher at the high school. I got identification.
Okay, show it to me. Slowly.
Okay. Here's my school ID, my LAPD press card, my driver's license, my new address is right there in the back. I got a gas credit card.
You know, Mr. Connors, these cards don't give you the right to break into a private residence.
No, of course not. Well, I just knocked on the door and it swung open. I guess somebody forgot to close it.
Well, a neighbor reported a prowler, and you're lucky that I got here before he did, because he's got a loaded shotgun and he's just spooked enough to use it.
No.
Damn cold.
Gesundheit.
Get one every year.
Oh, you should try one of these eucalyptus drops. They make your eyes water, but they really work. Try one. Say, weren't you involved in the initial investigation of this thing?
Oh, I was. If it hadn't been so damn vicious, I could have had the day off and probably gotten over this cold.
Well, those drops will help. But tell me something. Did the experts make anything out of this mud on the carpet?
Oh, they saw it, sure. Figured it was tracked in from somewhere around the building, you know. It's damp down here in these canals, a lot of mud and water.
Did they find any footprints or impressions?
I don't think so. They couldn't tell much from the mud one way or another. A little odd, I guess, but nothing too remarkable. Now, look, Mr. Connors, I'm not going to arrest you, but I want you to stop prowling around. This area is off limits until the investigation is over. Do you understand?
I do, and thank you. I'm sorry to cause you any trouble. You look fine. Hello? Oh. What stuff you got here?
Where did you get this substance, Wayne?
In Venice. In fact, I found it over in the canal area where their couple was murdered. Why?
Mainly because it's like nothing I've ever seen before. It seems to be protoplasmic, and what you brought me is, and I'm only guessing, some kind of exoskeleton. It is organic, there's no doubt about that, but it's also inorganic.
So it's not mud?
This stuff intrigues me, though. I'll keep it around, make some further tests. Maybe something will surface.
Well, many thanks, Dr. John.
You just give me a day or two, and the mad doctor will come up with something.
Come in.
It's locked.
Don't come in. Here, don't you move till I get back. Hi, Dr. John. How are you?
Hi, Dr. John.
Hi, Jeff.
Pull up a chair.
So, how you doing?
Oh, I'm just fine. I'm even better after this last move here. You're dead, Wayne.
It's compulsive. She cheats all the time. If I didn't let her win once in a while, she'd never play.
Can I get you a beer or something?
Yeah, I'd love one.
Well, I take it you've come up with something, and in only 2 days.
Uh-huh. And this is straight science fiction.
So let's hear it.
Well, first of all, that substance that you brought me is slightly radioactive. Now, not dangerously so, but it does register hot.
That external stimulus you were talking about.
Now, listen to this. About 20 years ago, a nuclear reactor at the experimental test facility at Lake Sherwin, Wisconsin, was discovered to be leaking an infinitesimal amount of radioactive byproduct into the lake. This installation, by the way, is the forerunner of a modern-day nuclear power plant, like the one 2 miles down the coast here.
What has this got to do with the mud I found?
Well, now stay with me. This is the background phase of a two-part story. Along with the report on the nuclear litter was another report, damn near hidden and virtually ignored. It told of the effects the spill had on a certain stagnant lagoon adjoining Sherwin. It seems that the silt in the lagoon had picked up a bit of the radioactivity and had become extremely absorptive of the bacteria, the algae, and even some of the more advanced primitive life forms living in the lagoon.
I'm totally lost at this point.
Well, now you won't be. According to the two scientists that discovered this silt, it had literally evolved, for lack of a better word, into a form of protoplasm that took on the characteristics of whatever it absorbed and mutated into something totally different. The scientists named this organic mud Slithus.
Why?
For the same reason your parents named you Jeff. Who knows? At any rate, what should have been the discovery of the century went virtually unnoticed. Locked up tighter than a drum because of AEC's fear that notoriety over this Slithus would cause an uproar over the nuclear leak. Which undoubtedly it would have.
That's a story, John.
But you ain't heard the best part yet.
There's more?
One of the scientists who originally discovered this Slithus is now working for Crest Oil Company. Apparently the idea of using radiation to create new life stuck with him.
There's a bit of the Frankenstein in all of us.
Exactly. So he convinced the big shots at Crest to fund his experiments. He maintained that in creating instant life, he was also creating the ingredients necessary for the formation of natural petroleum.
Oh, sure, by combining organic matter, a little bit of bacteria, and substituting the pressure of a million years of environmental change with a dose of radioactivity.
To get to the point, it appears that that substance that you brought me is something very similar to the Slithus. A freak combination of natural radioactivity and the elements that science has not been able to duplicate.
Who's the scientist that's been working for Crest?
Oh, right. Aaron Burrick is his name, and I believe he lives somewhere in the Malibu Hills, if my sources are correct.
Didn't you say that there was some other scientist?
Unfortunately, he overdosed on radiation a few years ago at the Brown Ferry Nuke in Alabama. It's a hazardous line of work. Good night, Jeff.
Good night, Dr. John.
Oh, and Wayne, let me know if you decide to pursue this. I sense your interest, and I feel the same way.
You'll be the first to know. And thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Deadly stuff, that radioactivity.
Wayne, you were handling that dirt.
That's Slithus. And you heard Dr. John say it wasn't dangerous.
I heard Dr. John say a lot of things. And it's all totally ridiculous. Look, I don't understand very much of this, but just, I want you to stay out of it. Okay, you've satisfied your journalist's curiosity now, so leave it be.
Honey, listen. I don't understand it either. But I know there's something going on here. And if the police think this is the work of some bizarre cultist with all that mutilation business, well, they're way off base. There's a big story here. It's just the spot for a freelancer to step in and make himself an overnight reputation.
Got a great job at the high school. Why can't you just be satisfied?
Because I find myself hating it more and more every day. It's okay for now. But I want more than that. And this Slithus thing could be the perfect opportunity.
Okay. If you want to mess around with radioactivity and cultists, you go right ahead and you have fun, but just don't you dare mention it around me.
Hey, Bob, man, we need some bread.
I got some bread. I got some bread. What I gotta do is take a leak. You cracked your pants?
No, it's fart.
You cracked your pants again, you god damn it.
Hey, man, you're a mess.
Sure, man, I'm high. Higher than these goddamn buildings. Higher than the price of the wine. Kristen, you snot rag. Get up. Wake up, man. Australia wasn't shit. Didn't mean nothing after Nam. All the whores were just the same. Why shouldn't they be? They were just whores. Damn it. God damn it. But you ain't so smart, buddy. 'Cause I got more. I got it hid right up there. What's he doing swimming in there? Hey, man. Ain't you cold? That dude needs some wine. Hey, man. Want some wine? Buddy, you need some antifreeze. Hey, man.
Experts believe the murder took place. This latest killing brings to 3 the total number of Venice residents murdered in the last 9 days. This in addition to reports of numerous dogs and other house pets in the area slain in a similar ritualistic fashion. Even the area transients are banding together, hoping for strength in numbers. The local street people, normally known to be loners, have begun setting up a network of protected shelters in safe areas.
Sure, we're scared. Damn scared. Why not? Most of us ain't got no place to hide anyway, and the cops ain't gonna bust their butts trying to protect us. I sleep sometimes in the John down there by the beach. Them stalls ain't got no locks on them, you know.
The police, in an attempt to prove their human sacrifice death cult theory, have questioned many of the various sects and unconventional social and religious groups which abound in the Venice area. And according to police spokesman Commander Philip Reed,
with the additional personnel assigned to this case, we feel that we can successfully handle any threat to the Venice area. Our investigation is well underway, and we have several important clues. We are following up these leads as fast as possible.
Despite police reassurances, however, Venice residents are bordering on panic. Streets are deserted, houses have become fortresses, and the smell of fear hangs like a stench over the canals.
What are you doing?
Hi.
What are you doing here?
Just looking around? Why? Sure camp?
Yeah, that's right. This is my camp. And everything here's mine, man.
Great, look, I'm sorry. I thought the area was abandoned.
Well, you were wrong.
Yeah, I can see that now. You were around here last night?
Hi. What's it to you?
There was some trouble a few blocks down the canal.
Well, I didn't hear nothing, man. Not a sound.
Look, pal. How you want to handle your trip is up to you. But we're talking about some very nasty murders here. And if you didn't see what happened, maybe whoever was with you did. Now, you can talk to me, or you can talk to the police.
I don't need the cops, man. I get housed enough by the damn kids around here. Always rip me off. No, I wasn't alone. Another guy was over, okay?
What's his name?
It's a dude named Bunky.
Yeah?
That's it, Bunky. He hangs out at the plaza by the bike path, man. He was just juicing and shooting the shit. I passed out. I woke up, he was gone. It's okay, though, man. He didn't have nothing to do with that scene up the street.
Yeah, I'm sure of that. But it looks like you two guys were the only possible witnesses, and if you were out cold, then it must have been Bunky who saw something. What does he look like?
It's about 5'6", 5'7", I guess.
How old?
About my age, 24, 25.
Okay. My name's Wayne, by the way.
Yeah, Preston, man.
Okay, Preston. Thanks. Good to see you.
Hey, man. You see Bunky? Tell him he left his stuff here, man. I don't dig messes.
brothers playing around with?
Say, I'm looking for a friend. Actually, a friend of a friend. Name is Bunky.
Uh-huh. What do you want with Bunky?
Personal business. To tell him he left some stuff with Preston's.
Good Samaritan, huh? Well, thank you, neighbor. We'll tell him about Preston. And let him know that you want to chat with him about some personal business. What's your name, man?
Look, I just want to talk to Bunky. Where is he?
Hey, what's it worth there, Good Samaritan?
Oh, about a half a gallon of decent wine.
Deal. Bunky's over at Osa's crib. Prudy's boarding house, 225 Driftwood. I don't think he's feeling too good today. So Osa let him hang out for a while. And a bottle of wine's about $5 worth. Inflation, you understand?
Hey, thanks, Good Samaritan. All right. All right.
Yeah.
Bunky? I'm a friend of Preston's. I got something he asked me to bring you.
What do you got?
Information. Can I come in?
Why not? Maybe I could use some company.
Preston asked me to tell you that you left some of your goods at his place last night.
Last night?
That's right. After he passed out. And you saw whatever it was you saw.
How do you know about that, Ace?
Well, I don't. Not exactly. But, you did see something. What was it?
Man, I don't know what the hell I saw. It looked like a big, slimy goddamn lizard or something that crawled out of a sewer, with a mouth like a sucker fish. Maybe I didn't see nothing. I was drinking yesterday. I don't always remember right.
No, Bunky, you saw something.
I saw something, all right. I cut my hand when I fell and my bottle broke. This I know is real. 7 stitches at the free clinic.
Bunky, will you come with me and tell this to the police?
The cops? You snapping? Them I got no use for. Besides, they want to talk to me about a condo breaking up on the peninsula. No authorities, man. No way. And if they should suddenly find me, I didn't see a damn thing. I was here all night. You better split, man.
Thank you, Doctor. I certainly appreciate you taking the time. Right, 8:30 will be fine. See you then. Bye. Hey, Jeff. That was that man Berwick. Sounds a little odd, but he seems friendly enough. And I can meet him at his place in Malibu at 8:30. Wanna go?
Yes, I'll go.
Near the marina, there is a medium-sized nuclear energy facility, just a mile or so down the coast. Now, it is not inconceivable that this facility may have leaked some radioactive material. Of course, the radioactivity is the catalytic ingredient that causes the abiogenesis. But if you're familiar with my work, however, you'll know that I've had no success in creating slithis under laboratory conditions.
Well, I thought, what if the slithis had evolved beyond the point of your initial discovery? What if it evolved into a creature so complex that it sought out the nutrition necessary to keep it alive?
Evolve from the simple life form that we discovered into something more complex. I certainly wouldn't say that it was impossible.
But what would cause such a change?
Why, the radioactivity, my dear. It has the most astounding effect on all living organisms. We found that the slithis would incorporate the characteristics of anything it absorbed. Now, given the proper nutrients, the growth potential would be endless. I have no idea what shape or form this growth would eventually take.
In other words, the form which most suited its need to survive.
The job of an imagination more fertile than my own.
Doctor, to prove any of this?
You would first find the source of the radioactivity. Now, if it is the nuclear energy facility, security's tight and they'll admit to nothing. Through analysis of the soil off the shore of the plant, however, one could accurately determine such basic elements in an investigation of this nature.
Howdy, Captain. Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Chris Alexander.
Oh, my nephew. I hope there's no problems.
I just want to charter his boat for an hour, that's all.
Oh, he's on the boat in the back. You come right through this opening. You'll find him up on the top there.
Thank you.
Sure thing. Chris?
What can I do for you? Up here. Like the spirit of the sea, eh? More often heard than seen? Again, I ask, what can I do for you?
I'm Wayne Connors. I'm a friend of Peter Tanaka's. I need the services of a diver with a boat, and he said you might be interested. And you might give me a break on the price. It's a small job.
I might be interested. How small?
Oh, just a few hours. I need some soil samples taken off the shore of the Imperial Energy plant.
I'll come down. So, my main man Peter is watching out for me, eh? Christopher Columbus Alexander, at your service.
Glad to meet you.
Good. Let's check like you white folks. None of that tricky nigger shit. Takes too long. Now then, what did you have in mind for the dive?
Well, I don't know much about it, but it's just routine.
Routine? Just in, down and out? Are you with the Sierra Club by any chance?
Oh, no, nothing like that. See, I'm a journalist. I'm doing a series of articles on California's changing coastline, and I need some soil samples to back up a few theories.
It doesn't matter. As long as I'm paid, the reason for your tests make no difference.
How much will it cost me?
Well, let's see. Since you are a friend of my man Peter, and I'm working for my uncle on account, how does 30 plus fuel sound?
That sounds fair.
It is. Tomorrow is my day of freedom. Meet me at the Oceanside Dock, number 22, at 10, and you can buy a few hours of my life.
You know, I don't know how to take you.
Be cool, and maybe we'll learn about one another together.
How fast can this mini tug roll, Chris?
Oh, about 6 knots. This boat wasn't built for comfort or speed. Reliability is the watchword on the creation.
Suits your needs, huh?
There you go. It totes my gear and holds the fish I catch. And the payments are right. I own it. The only possession my family ever owned.
I appreciate you helping me. I wish I could tell you more, but I don't know anymore.
And what do I need to know? You want some soil and water samples. You're paying for the fuel. I'm just along for the dive.
Go in as far as you have to. Closer to shore, the better.
I can go all the way to the power plant if you want.
Well, maybe halfway.
You've got lots of tubes here. I'll just bring you samples from 3 or 4 areas. You won't need too many because the floor hits its steepest point pretty quick, then levels for a long way out.
All right, good. You bring them up and I'll mark them.
I'm waterlogged to the bone. Man, it is dark down there.
You didn't see anything out of the ordinary down there, did you?
Nah, not even any fish. Which are odd because they usually lack the warm waters off these power plants.
Oh?
Yeah. Well, at least I found a spot not to go fishing. Let me dry off and we'll head for home.
You sure? I mean, I only dropped the stuff off this morning is why I'm asking. Okay, it's fine with me. Well, what about the water? Right. Great. I'll be by to see you then. Tomorrow. Yeah. Bye.
Well?
Yes and no. There was slithus in the water samples from about 20 yards out. Not exactly like the first droppings I gave him, but similar. None of the water samples showed any radioactivity, though.
Is that what you expected?
I would have confirmed a current leak. See, the slithus means that there was a leak sometime. Impossible to determine when, though, according to Dr. John.
Wayne, I just can't imagine how you're going to convince anybody that there's a slime creature feasting on the residents of Venice. I love you very, very much, and I don't believe a word of it.
Well, just wait till I suggest the idea to the police tomorrow morning.
So, you weren't too surprised when the police didn't think much of your theory, huh?
No, but I had to give it a shot. The aggravation was that Lieutenant Prentice. He says he's in charge of 120 men. He shouldn't be in charge of pencils.
Well, so the cops aren't interested. What's your next step?
Well, I got an idea. Now, apparently the creature moves on land, but primarily it's a water animal, right? So, what if we cut off the only access to the canals?
In theory, no more Venice murders.
Right. The damn thing will go on out looking for more food and hopefully going right on out to sea.
So how do you plan to close off the canal?
Well, the water level of the canals is determined by the tides. High tide, lots of water. Low tide, and the canals are dry. So, we wait for low tide and then close off the water lock at the mouth of the Grand Canal. Deprived of that route, the creature can't get to the upper canals.
Somebody's gonna raise holy hell when they notice that the water isn't coming back in with the tide. Now, wait a minute. What do you mean we close off the water lock? You know, this is probably illegal.
Yeah, this is going to be tougher than I thought. It's 2 locks and a lot of fence. A key? Where did you get a key?
An old college friend of mine is resident oceanologist here. All it takes is a phone call.
With any luck at all, no one will notice this until tomorrow, and we'll see what happens tonight.
3, 2, 1, you got ice! Don't step on Juliet. Go like a hell through. Right now, right. Don't watch. It's done. Changing direction. He's gonna tease you, but stick to it. Where's that $150 turtle there? Gary's gonna bring out a no-time winner by the name of Legs McGirt. It has an almost racing win of zip. Nothing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The gate is up and off the medium division. You got a play all out the gate. Look at this. Got spotted by a very ribbon. The magician's gone to the line. The magician in a hey, man. The magician running for the number 19. These are the monsters. These are the ones you gotta watch out for. They've been known to attack spectators. From BS Racing, Cheryl's gonna bring out who?
Come on, let's get out of here.
It's a maiden entry. The winner in a time of 22 seconds flat. Richards reading to Jackie.
That place is like a zoo tonight. A lot crazier than usual.
I know, I've never seen anything like it.
So now I'm going to show you something else you've never seen before. The Marina Del Rey from the rear deck of my boat.
Oh, sounds like fun.
Who is the girl you're with tonight?
Oh, that's my cousin. That's who I'm staying with while I'm out here.
Yeah, right. You said you were visiting from,
Suska, North Dakota. Population 611.
All right, the big time, huh? You know, I saw you get checked 3 times tonight, so I guess you're old enough to party, but you do look younger.
Oh, would it make a difference if I were?
Not really, depending on how much, though.
Oh, back home everyone has ID. I'm only 18, but I don't act like it, do I?
Oh, absolutely not. I mean, you come across much older, at least 20. And, and I'm an instant dirty old man. So what do you do in Suska, North Dakota? I mean, in fact, what does anybody do in Suska, North Dakota?
Oh, practically everyone leaves. That's what I'm about to do. That's why I'm out here now. I'm just, you know, getting things together. Because back home, the only work is in the ball bearing factories. Suska's famous for its ball bearings.
I can't believe it.
Well, it's true. Suska's a factory town.
So what are you going to do out here?
I don't know. I really don't care. It's just different. It's exciting.
And it's not Suska, right?
Right.
Yeah, right.
So, how long have you lived on a boat?
Oh, a couple years now. But I'm getting the old bug again. I'll be doing some more traveling pretty soon.
My cousin and I were in Hawaii last summer.
You know, you are really nice looking. Such a nice, tight body.
Well, I played a lot in school. You know, sports and things.
Yeah? That too. Hey, listen. I gotta go to the John, so why don't you go out on the boat and maybe pour us a little wine, huh?
All right. Well, which one is it?
Big cruiser. See, end of the dock.
Oh,
Lights are on, and the cabin door should be open.
Oh, hey, I'm sorry. I thought it was Doug. I was waiting and I heard his car. I'm really sorry.
It's all right. You just scared me.
My name is Rex. I live in the building next door.
Hi, I'm Jennifer.
Great, a party, huh? What's all the commotion?
Nothing much. I was waiting for you and watching a little TV down below, and I kind of caught Jennifer here off guard.
Yeah, I'll bet. Just leave it though, weren't you?
Yeah, guess I was. Nice meeting you, Jennifer, and again, I apologize for the shock.
It's all right. It's nice meeting you.
Rex is a good guy, but he hangs around a lot. Just a frustrated boat owner, I guess. Let's go below.
Okay. It's a nice place to live.
Yeah, I try to make it as comfortable as possible. And I am sorry about Rex. I mean, I was surprised as you must have been.
Well, you know, good fences make good neighbors. Or at least that's the way Robert Frost felt about it.
And he was right, at least where Rex is concerned. How about that wine?
That'd be great.
Okay. Hit the music. Okay. Red wine from chilled glasses. And with a flick of the switch,
Oh.
instant atmosphere. To us. What time's your curfew?
Why would you ask that?
I was just wondering.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Oh, yeah. You're tense?
Cool.
Yeah, give me this. Turn around. Turn around.
Oh.
You're tense up here and here. Can you feel this?
Oh, yeah, I can.
Down in here? Come on. Let's go below. Come on, come on, come on.
Hey, what was that?
That's nothing. I'm moored at the end of the dock, and I catch the wake from every passing boat, that's all.
Boy, you know, you left the cabin door open. I wish you'd lock it. I know it's silly, but with your friend hanging
Hey, listen. If it'll make you comfortable, I'll do it, all right? I like my privacy, too. Why don't you get naked while I'm gone, all right?
Of my theory, Lieutenant. But this time I've got evidence that's a bit more substantial.
Well, get on with it, Connors.
Last night's murders took place in the marina because I shut off the creature's access to the canals. Yesterday afternoon, I closed the lock at the marina jetty.
It's against the law to tamper with those locks. You should have been arrested.
But I wasn't.
Look, I'm trying to help you people stop this horrible business. I've been doing the work your police officers haven't been because they've been too busy trying to prove this ridiculous mutilation cult garbage.
All right, Connors. It's obvious that you are trying to help us. And if I were not dissatisfied with this mutilation theory myself, you would not be sitting in my office at this time. But I do not believe one word of your slither story.
Slithis.
Oh, pardon me. Slither story. But what I saw this afternoon was a bloodbath. In the interest of public safety, I am willing to consider everything. Therefore, I will have one of my police scientists talk even with you. Sergeant, ask Wasteland to come in for a moment.
So then, this incredibly adaptable mutation has evolved into a humanoid creature. But, Mr. Connors, why is it murdering people?
Not murdering. It's feeding on them. See, it attacks and eats whatever's around. Look, when I sampled the mud off the shore of the power plant, my diver said he saw no sea life at all. No fish, nothing. It stands to reason that the creature has eaten himself out of his spawning grounds, and he's moved on, looking for food. Now, it hit a good area in the canals. Fish, dogs, people, so it returned. Yesterday afternoon, I cut off the creature's access to the canals, and it moved on down the channel and onto one of the boats. Now, maybe if there had been water in the canal when we closed it off, the creature would have gone over the embankment and across the road. I don't know. See, I don't believe we're dealing with anything that's ever existed before, so there's no way of predicting what it's going to do.
Well, I'm not going to question the possibility of slithis because organic mud may well exist, although it borders on abiogenesis, which was disproven by Louis Pasteur back in the 1800s. But that's neither here nor there. What I can't accept is the idea that this thing has been living off the coast all this time and no one's noticed it.
Listen. Point is moot. I have just finished chatting with the plant manager at the Imperial Nuclear Energy Station, and he assures me that his facility has not had any radioactive leak of any kind since this plant was constructed in 1965.
Of course he did. I told you he would. Did you expect him to admit something like that?
Unless Riesling feels that some further conversation would be of a productive nature, I believe we will close this subject. Riesling? Very well. Mr. Connors, again, I want to thank you for your display of public spirit. But I'm very busy, and my department is very busy. Riesling will escort you out for the last time.
Brother, that is one crazy story. But who knows?
Stranger things have come to pass, like the existence of Slithis itself.
Last year, two of my people fishing off the coast of Jamaica netted an eel-like creature that the expert thought extinct for centuries. In the sea, all things are possible.
Really?
But not probable. I won't be the lone dissenter, though. Whatever you guys decide is fine with me.
I never thought I'd hear it.
Yes, I never thought I'd say it.
Tell me something. If this Slithis does retain the traits you saved, why won't it return to its spawning beds?
You mean in the area where we found the samples?
Right.
Sure.
Hey, why I'm thinking of it. If there is a creature down there, you might have gotten me eaten.
It's a chance I had to take.
White boy, please.
Hey, Chris, have you got a small sonar tracker?
I think I can get one. A friend of my uncle will loan it to me.
I like it. All we do is wait out there until we detect the creature and then follow it in.
And if the thing exists, I'll spot it all right.
Yeah, but what then? I mean, assuming that you spot it.
We catch the badass mother. I've got netting that'll hold a great white. I guarantee it won't get away. And I know a couple of guys that would love to join us on a monster hunt.
Okay.
Okay. Hell with the police. Dr. John, you and Jeff, you wait by the canal entrance. When we pick up the creature and see he's headed toward the canals, you close off the lock.
How are we gonna know?
Yeah. There's a couple of radios I can get at school. I think I can get her out with no problem. They're good for up to a mile or so, huh?
And then when we close off the canal, you guys follow the big boy wherever his appetite leads him.
Right. Sending the hue and cry as we go.
Right.
Oh, no. If this thing is real, we ain't going to say anything to anyone until it's caught. And I'm going to catch it.
All right.
Sun's going down quick. It should be a clear night.
But in case it's not, I had Mike and Nicholas to hook up the generator and the night lights. Sonar's working okay. And I borrowed the spotlight in case we need it. It's one powerful mother.
Yeah. Hope this radio's gonna be all right. Worked out fine at school.
And I brought this too.
Yeah. I noticed. I don't know if that's gonna be of any use, though. Remember, the Dones unloaded a whole pistol into that creature and nothing happened.
This ain't a pistol, my man. Think we'll be here all night?
Well, since it's never been spotted during the day, I guess it does all its foraging after dark. Maybe it's irritated by the boat traffic and waits until it dies down. I don't know what senses this thing has, so I don't know how it reacts to its environment.
It's got an appetite. That's its downfall. Give Mike and Nicholas a hand with the nets, will you?
Yeah, okay.
What time is it?
Oh, about 1:30.
Time isn't going by slow. It's stopped.
Feels that way. Wayne! What? It's real. It's over there, about 20 feet off the bow.
Okay. Now, when it really starts moving, let it get enough ahead so the engines don't spook it.
I just hope we can keep up with it. This is it. Wake up on deck. We got something.
Right back towards the marina. Now, don't lose.
Don't worry. I couldn't lose Junior here even if I tried. According to the sonar, this thing is size large.
Straight for the canal entrance. Hello, Jeff. Hello, Jeff.
Hi, honey. We must have fallen asleep.
No, well, wake up because we're on our way. The creature's heading right for the opening. Tell John to close off the lock.
What, there really is something?
We're following it now. Get John moving.
Dr. John, wake up.
Huh? What is it?
They're headed this way. They're tracking the thing towards us. Wayne says to close the lock.
Okay.
Wayne, John's got it sealed.
Good. Now stay awake and keep your eyes open. I don't know what you should expect.
We see what we shall see.
Jeff, Chris says we're in about as far as we can go. The creature's getting close to you, but it's difficult to say just how close because of the rocks.
We're watching. Wayne, I hear something.
What's going on?
Maybe I can see something.
Okay, it must be heading for the boats. I should pick it up on the tracker pretty quick.
Mike. The monster's not following him. I think it's dead.
No, it's alive. We got it on the scanner again. It's headed for the harbor. And I think the thing was trying for the canal when it ran into you.
We gotta move. Nicholas, keep your eyes open.
Jeff, we're gonna follow it. Head it off before it reaches the boats. Now you and John wait for us at Chris's slip.
Wayne, be careful. I love you.
The thing's making a crazy move, but it doesn't seem to be injured.
This son of a bitch probably can't feel pain. You know, if it gets in the docking area under the boats, we've lost it.
I've got that covered. We're gonna get it to chase after us for a while.
How?
I've got 30 gallons of chum in the tank. If the big boy's hungry, I'll give him all he can handle. Remember, brother, this thing is just a fish. I'm one hell of a fisherman. Take over the helm. Here, pour this fragrant garbage over the port while I reverse our direction. Generous serve, you big bastard. Fish head soup. Okay, you ready to put the hook to the slimy beast?
I guess. What's the plan?
We're gonna net it, drag it out to sea, wear it down, and pull it in.
Pull it in? We just saw that son of a bitch demolish a car, and you're gonna pull it in? How about calling the Coast Guard?
No way. This thing belongs to us. Besides, if this creature's shy of boats like you say, an open call to the Coast Guard is gonna bring out every boat in the harbor. The thing will then head right out to sea.
You sure about the nets?
Hey, man. Strong as steel.
Let's do it.
Okay, I'll slow it down. Nicholas! Go forward and keep watch. Now dump what you've got left right next to the side. When we spot it below surface, we toss the nets. Ah, shit. What happened? I don't know, but I don't want to be sitting without power when that thing finishes the chomp. Mike, take the helm. Let's go below. Damn it. Engine's overheated. Bring me a bucket of water. I can't wet it now. If I crack the block, that's it.
What caused it to overheat?
I don't know. Maybe the water pump. I can fix it, but not till it cools down. Close the door. The guys on deck don't have to know what's happening here.
I don't see a damn thing out here. Mike, turn on the big lamp, will you? Ah, hell. This thing isn't working. I'm gonna have to find a flashlight. Take your time. Not much happening out here.
Then let's get rid of the nasty son of a bitch. Over the side.
No. We gotta take it back. Proof.
Of what? Mike? Nicholas gone? The two of us damn near dead? That's garbage there. Wayne, smell it, man. It came from the sea. Now it's dead. Send it back. Better, man. That thing doesn't belong with us. With anyone.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, what the hell?
Ah!